Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is not the Six Figure Morning Show. Hey, thank you guys, man. I mean, I almost said for all the likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. So thank you for that as well. But, the love and support that I'm receiving from you guys, it's overwhelming. There's so many people that reach out that just genuinely want to help me and see me grow. I've never experienced that before, not since I was a little kid. But as an adult, as a grown man, I haven't experienced that. I've been surrounded by so much hate that I have not experienced that, guys. I just haven't. I forgot what that feels like, and I forgot that there are actually genuine people out in the world that really just want to help and see you grow. So, I mean, some of you guys email me, message me, hit me up on other platforms, and you just tell me about certain programs to help with my coaching program, ways that I can schedule or, set up calendar events and all these different things. And, the people that have reached out to me to try and help me build websites, or the people that have reached out trying to help me brand or logo. And, I know that you guys, some of you are just genuinely trying to help me. And I know some of you are trying to promote and grow your own business. And I'm here for that as well. I love it. I love growth. I love networking. I just love all around, performance, not sitting stagnant, getting to the next level. I just love it, man. I love watching people, no matter how small you might think it is. I love watching you try to grow in whatever field, arena, wherever you're trying to get to. I freaking love watching people do that, because it always makes me sit back and wonder, especially I like watching the underdog, man. I love an underdog story. I do, man. I really love an underdog story. My time, the biggest underdog was Rocky. Everybody knows Rocky, freaking Rocky Balboa. That was the biggest underdog of my time. Oh, man. Oh, for those of you that don't know, I do laundry on Saturdays. I rented an apartment, sight unseen. I wanted to get the hell out from where I was at. And so I took a job offer for more money. I rented an apartment, sight unseen. Don't ever do that to yourself, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, if you have to, you have to. I completely understand. But always go and look at the place before you rent it. I should have known something was up. They got my ass, man. For real. I should have known something was up, because they were too easy to give it to me, which I got good credit and things like that anyway. But they were just like, here, take it. Here's the passcode to the door, blah, blah, blah. See you Saturday kind of thing. So, man, I get there. Their dimensions were off. Everything was smaller than what it actually said. No washer and dryer hookup. So like my washer and dryer is just sitting over on the side now, and I'm using that for I got this whole corner of storage. So it's basically, man, I'm living in a damn storage unit. I like my little apartment, though. It's very comfortable. It's very cozy, but I wasn't willing to downgrade. And for the price point, for the rent that I'm paying, it's freaking great. But I wasn't willing to downgrade all my stuff, because I like my stuff. You like your shit. And I've worked hard to have a nice washer and dryer and things like that. So I was like, man. So basically, I've entered no man's land. I'm staying down till I come up, until my lease is up, because I'm not getting rid of my washer and dryer. I like it. It plays music. And I just got little things like that. Like, I'm not getting rid of my shit. So, if you go into my son's room, that kid, he loves the apartment. So I gave him the master bedroom with the walk-in closet. And I had to take half of our living room furniture and I set it up in his room. So now he's got like a living room in his bedroom. I never see him. He goes in there, shuts the door. He's got his big old freaking flat screen TV. He's got his whole surround sound, all his LED lights. He's got everything set up the way he wants it. All he's missing is a refrigerator. But every Saturday I have to go, and I found a nice clean laundromat. It's not a crappy one. It's very nice and clean. I have to go every Saturday and do my laundry. But you know what, though, man? I'm kind of getting to where I like it. I'm living in an area that my dad, my real father, I'm living in an area that he would have visited or frequented a lot. And so I'm kind of riding the same roads. I'm moving into areas, not physically moving, but I'm driving around areas that he would have, roads that he would have drove. I'm going into businesses that he would have walked into, because I really didn't know him. So it's almost like I'm walking in his shoes in a sense. And so I really like that. So I'm enjoying this process. The older I get, I try to move fast and operate fast, guys, but I try to stay mentally aware of what is going on around me. And I try to take a little time to smell the roses, I try to not, when I was younger, I would just go, go, go. And I don't remember a lot of it. It's like I know I did these things, but I don't remember a whole lot of it because I was moving so fast. And now that I'm older, I try to chew a little slower, if that makes sense. I try to pay attention and watch my mouth and watch what I say and watch what I do. And I try to really pay attention to the people around me, to my environment. I just try to soak it all in. I know when you guys are young, you're probably not getting it. You probably have a little sense of this stuff, but you're still just go, go, go. You're going out to clubs and parties and doing these things that don't mean shit. And as you start to age, you start to actually pay attention to how a bird flies. You start to actually, you start to actually slow down when you see a squirrel. You know what I'm saying? You start to, I don't know, guys. It's just somewhere in there, man, you start to have a lot more respect for time, for life, for the people you allow around yourself, for the friendships, relationships, the thoughts that you have. You just start to have more respect for what's going on around you in the world. At least I do. I can't say that for everybody, because you still got a lot of freaking baloney eating, mouth breathing SOBs out here that absolutely do nothing for society but cause problems. So, I mean, that's where you got to start doing your own homework and due diligence of watching who you hang out with. But I know I'm rambling. I just wanted to tell you guys thank you. I really did. Just, the love and support, everything that I'm receiving. So far, coaching is going great. I think everybody has been happy with, the information that I've been able to give them so far. Each one of you have hit me with your own individual personal problems. And I still got plenty more on the list that I have to tackle. And it's been great. And I've loved it. I've enjoyed meeting each and every one of you. I remember each and every one of your stories. I've really liked it. I've really liked it. So you guys consider my coaching program if you're interested in that. If not, all my content is free right here on the channel. Hopefully, I just want to build, brand, and grow with you guys. Hopefully that I do not want to become a one-hit wonder. That's why I'm not worried about having, 100,000 subscribers overnight, because if that happens, it's just like if 100,000 subscribers is like if somebody gave you $1 million, you're going to fuck it up. And I'm just not really caring to just wake up to 100,000 people overnight. I like the gradual, slow build up. I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to come. But I like the gradual, slow build up. I like the process of creating and inventing. This has already taken off so fast that I can't even keep up. I'm sitting there playing catch up. I'm actually taking some of my stuff that I need to write and work on to the laundromat with me. I haven't had time to read. I haven't had time to focus on the things that I need to focus on. It's coming down to the point, guys, that I'm going to end up having to leave my job. And I already know that somebody's going to say, and I've heard people say before, don't leave your job for YouTube. I'm not leaving my job for YouTube. I'm leaving my job for me. I'm leaving my job because I feel like, it's like I was talking this morning. I said to a guy, that, I'm making six figures at a job or going and making $50,000 a year for yourself. I'd rather make $50,000 a year for myself than 6 figures a year at a job. I really would, man. Being able to clock in, clock out on my own dime, schedule myself, do the things that I need to do for myself. It's having my time and freedom without another man being able to tell me what to do is more important to me than money. It is, that is wealth within itself. Being able to move and operate on your own, even if it is for less money, is wealth within itself. And that's kind of where I'm at. I don't feel like listening to somebody anymore. I'm getting just too old for it. Not saying I'm arrogant or irate or anything like that. I just don't feel like listening to an employer anymore complain about work performance, or I just don't feel like it. I'm just past that point in my life. I've done too much. And so if this is going to allow me an opportunity to work for myself, then I'm here for it. I told you guys before, I'm going to build, brand, and grow this thing right here in front of you. Anyways, guys, thank you to each and every one of you for all the likes, shares, comments, subscriptions. I never expected it to move this fast, and I really do thank you guys and appreciate it. Other than that, man, you guys have a great freaking day, and I'll talk to you later. Take care.